Alright, hello guys. So today I'm going to talk about 5 cancelled TV shows that I wish would get another season. Let's get started with My Name is Earl. Like, man, I love this show as a kid. It's like one of my favourite comedies of all time. Top 5, baby. I mean, these days, I guess, Always Sunny. About Elementary, like they're goats. Even South Park's still a goat. Yeah. Still dissing all the garbage that's been happening in the world. Yeah. But yeah, My Name is Earl. This show was just legendary. Love this show. The whole cast was amazing. Yeah. Earl himself, then Randy. Yeah, just all of them. Legends. Joy. It was all funny. And yeah, they just kind of ended the show with like a cliffhanger where I guess Earl's son wasn't actually his son. And it's not like he really did a lot for him anyway, but... So they kind of ended it with a cliffhanger like that. After resolving one of the situations, they kind of created another, but then the show ended. So I'm guessing, like, if it got one more season, or if there was more episodes before it got cancelled, they would have, like, found out who the son was. But I'm guessing I heard just recently that there actually was another show called Raising Hope. So possibly they possibly would have found the actual father. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Because I watched it myself, but people say like it possibly resolves this ending, but I doubt it's going to have any of the characters from My Name is Earl. Maybe it does, but I would have to watch the show, and then maybe this is something that actually does get resolved, but I would have preferred another season because I just love these characters. This is so funny, man. Would have been nice to get another season, but yeah. But I'll see how this Raising Hope goes to see if it actually does, but yeah. Still would love to get one more season, yeah. And Teen Titans, and I mean the original Teen Titans, not that kiddish, weird one that came afterwards. And I guess it was more successful, but to me this is always going to be the true Teen Titans. It's like, basically if Avatar The Last Airbender didn't exist, this would be my favourite, cartoon show of all time. Like, getting to go with these more grown-up, darker stories as a kid. Kind of made me like more proper stories and character developments. Because that's what this show basically did. Before I watched Avatar. Before I watched Avatar, I basically watched this. And this is how I got to actually see first like proper character development in a kid's cartoon show. Some really dark moments with Slade and what he does to like Robin and Raven. Like, man, jeez. And then just Beast Boy, like his story is kind of like with helping someone that he meets who starts up as like a villain, but he becomes friends with. And I think she joins the Titans, but like something happens to her, and I guess Beast Boy's trying to help her, but then we never really get like a resolution with that storyline. Like we just seem like running towards to help her, I think, if I remember correctly. I need to rewatch the show. And we don't really get anything after that, so yeah, it just kind of sucks. It ended in the cliffhanger. I remember watching it back in the day when that episode aired, and I was like, wait, this is the final episode? No! They didn't even finish the story. And that was the first time as a kid I was like, man, how could they end it just here? And the creator, he didn't like the more darker vibe, so he wanted to make a more kid-friendly one, and he kind of made it extremely stupid as well, with flipping Robin twerking and all that garbage. No story. It's trash. Compared to what I grew up with to Teen Titans Go, if it was the other way around, and say, I don't know, I don't even know how things would be if Teen Titans Go came out first, but would the show even exist then? Because he probably wouldn't have even wanted to make the show exist, but people would have loved it in this generation, yeah. With stuff like The Boys and stuff. Because I'm not saying it's that dark, because that's like R-rated dark, but yeah, some of the storylines they did for some of the characters was pretty dark, yeah, and I loved it as a kid. It made me mature with like wanting to have more proper stories and stuff. Early one as a kid. But yeah, would have loved to see this storyline get finished, but I doubt it's ever going to happen, but you can only wish, yeah. Alright, so Santa Clarita Diet. Like, man, this was such a great show. It was basically like a dark comedy. Yeah, basically the wife becomes a zombie and the husband has to like deal with that throughout the show, and it's just so hilarious. You even get someone from like My Name is Earl coming to the show like in the last season, which shouldn't have been the last season then, because that's that's what the video's about, cancelled shows. Like flipping Randy from My Name is Earl, like he came in the show and he just added like a whole new level of comedy into the show. Yeah. It was just such a good show, and the way how they end it where the husband basically becomes a zombie as well, it would have been so interesting to see them both as zombies and how they, kind of deal with it, because through the whole show he was trying to control her not to kill people, but then she ends up just killing so many people and having to hide the bodies all the time from the family. I can't remember if the son even knew straight away. I mean, it's been a while since I watched this. Yeah, so I'd have to rewatch it really. But yeah, it was a good show. But yeah, it would have been cool to see what would happen with the family going forward. Like, would the son would have become a zombie as well? His girlfriend, like, well, I can't remember if they even become boyfriend girlfriend. It seems like they're mainly friends, but yeah. Just been a while since I watched this, so some things have gone out of my head. Things might have gone. I just mainly remember the ending with the husband becoming a zombie, but yeah. Would have been intriguing to see how crazy things would have got, like, man. Because no way the son would have to do all the work, like hiding the bodies, no way. That's just crazy. But yeah. Would have loved if we got another season. Wait. Netflix just loves cancelling their shows, man. It seems like Arcane got cancelled, but they're at least gonna give us like 18 episodes, right? Let's start watching it. Then I'll review it on my review channel. And I heard Cobra Kai's back, so there's that too. Yeah. Alright, so the biggest one, number one for me, Reaper. We deserve like a season 3, man, because to me, this is like the biggest cliffhanger in any TV show, in my opinion. And I'm talking about like literally the situation. It's like, for example, Supernatural, it got cancelled after season 3 with Dean in hell. Like, that would be a big deal. Like, he's just trapped in hell forever. Like, it would have been crazy. So basically, in this show at the end, Sam, he isn't able to like basically get out a deal. An angel that he thought he trusted, which was the first time I saw an angel basically be a villain, basically lied to Sam. It was actually, I think, someone else in disguise. Basically, his girlfriend ends up getting her soul lost, just like Sam. They're basically screwed. Yeah. So they're kind of like in a worse situation than how the show started off, where I guess his dad like sold his soul to the devil, so he had to work for him throughout the show for like 2 seasons. And at the very end, when he thought he was going to get out of it, it just became worse. His girlfriend also lost her soul. It's just, yeah, this is the whole situation. Everyone was screwed. And they cancelled the show, and they just left all that. Like, all the characters are basically screwed, and yeah, you're never going to get a continuation. It's just BS, man. And the actor's getting older now, like, who played as the devil. Yeah, like, he did such a good job as the devil. Probably my favourite role from the actor. It just sucks we're never going to get a continuation. Also, the guy in the middle, who's like the funny guy, he should, like, if they ever did like a live action Magus XLR, it should have been him. I mean, I actually thought it was him, but it was actually the dad from Wizards of Waverly Players when I rewatch it, since there's a new one, so I wanted to check it out. And we watched the old one. Yeah, you could just hear Coop so much if you're a Magus fan. Yeah. But yeah, it just sucks. And we never got to see Sam's story conclude, and if he actually was able to also help his friends. Or imagine if like one of them actually ended up in hell. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically 5 shows that I wish didn't get cancelled and have like, one more season to finish up the story. But yeah, let me know if you watched any of these shows and if they left you disappointed, and if there's any other shows you wish didn't get cancelled, let me know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright, so Hannibal. I actually forgot to include this because I actually uploaded the video and I was like, wait, I forgot to talk about Hannibal. Oh yeah, it's even in the thumbnail. That's what reminded me. But yeah, Hannibal, man, this show shouldn't have got cancelled with how things end off with our main characters, with Hannibal and the main character possibly being dead, but like falling to their deaths, but they don't even fully show it. It's like possibly they might have survived. Or since the show got cancelled and we're possibly never gonna get another season, they died. I mean, some people say like we might actually still be getting another season, but I just don't know myself. Yeah, if how they ended it. Yeah, but it would be cool if like maybe one of them actually does die if they ever continue it. Like maybe the main character dies and we just basically follow Hannibal for like the next season, and then maybe there'll be someone else who ends up trying to take him down, but they'll continue the main character's work, I guess, of bringing down Hannibal. Yeah. I just don't know if this show continued, like how many seasons it'd actually get. And I don't really know too much about the books and how many books there actually are, but it seems like both Hannibal and the movies, they both get to like the Red Dragon storyline and end. Well, I think the original movies end with the Red Dragon storyline, just like the TV show. And I just don't know if there's any. There must be some other books afterwards, but since I haven't read the books or know much about the books, I really don't know. Yeah, I just checked them on Google one time, so yeah, we'd have to double check that. Yeah, if they actually can continue off from anything or just make up their own story to finish off this TV show story, because it was such a great show. I mean, it took me some time to get into it when it came to season one. Season two, I was just like obsessed with the show up until the end, and I was just like, oh, I got through it too fast, man. I just got through it too fast. I was enjoying it so much, and it flipped, and then I found out it got cancelled. I'm just like, and you end it like this. Oh my god, you don't even know if like the main characters are dead or not. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, it'd be good to see if the show got another continuation. Probably, I feel like, oh man, I'm not gonna say it's the one that I'd want the most, because Reaper is the one that I want the most. But yeah, this is like high up there, I'd say. More than Santa Clarita Diet, probably more than My Name Is Earl, if there's actually an actual ending out there with this Raising Hope show. But yeah, would I say over Teen Titans? Probably not, but man, this is such a good show that definitely deserved the proper ending. Because you don't even know the fates of the flipping main stars of the show compared to like just one character in Teen Titans. So yeah, yeah, definitely want another season of this.